Hello Year 11, my name is Mrs Whitehead and I am one of the sixth form team working here at Hymes Park School. Currently I am responsible for Year 12 and I will be taking the Year 12s into Year 13 next year. I'm here today to talk to you about the mental health provision that we have here in our sixth form at Hymes Park School. At Hymes Park School we recognise that mental health and wellbeing is a growing concern, and therefore we are very dedicated to helping and supporting mental health and those of you with mental health issues. We aim to provide a supportive, inclusive environment because we feel that it's really important that you feel safe and comfortable being in our school. Because if you feel safe and comfortable, then everything else will work effectively and properly. We provide workshops and sessions for students who are particularly feeling the stress. We offer one-to-one sessions with the members of the sixth form team, and we have external counsellors that come into school to support. In order to maintain a continuity for those of you students who are already being supported through CAMS, we work very closely with CAMS here at Hymes Park School as well, and we also work with other outreach services. The promotion of good health, emotional and mental health and well-being is really important to us, as I've just said. And so we offer as much as we can, but if there's things that you feel that we could do better, we are always open to suggestion. You'll see that I'm standing here in our Year 12 study. It's empty at the moment, obviously, because the students, as yourselves, we're not here. But normally it's full of students working in a quiet environment. It's one of the things I feel that we do really well in terms of mental health provision, because we offer the students a place to come and work silently and studiously so that they can get work done, homework, extra reading, they can catch up on their notes. You can use the time in the best way that you feel supports you, which means that when you go home after school, you have time to yourself, because having time out of education, out of school, is as important as time in to get that balance right. You can see here, these are the boards that we use for the mental health support in our school. This one here, you'll see here, this tree is a work in progress, but one of my Year 12 students is in the process of she's an art student, designing a mental health board, the Tree of Life. It's going to be full of leaves, and on those leaves, hopefully, will be comments from students about how they feel, any anxieties or worries they have, or even positive things and affirmations that they've done will be filling the tree, and that tree, when you come in September, hopefully the board will be completed. We also have other boards where we have posters and notices of places you can access, guidance you can get, ways you can support your mental health as well, so that if you don't feel you want to talk to somebody, there are other websites and places where you can go and access help and support. Other ways that we can support you, and one of the main ways that we do this, is through the use of your tutors. Every student who comes to Hymes Park School will be allocated a form tutor and a form, and every morning you will attend registration. So that 20 minutes you are in registration will be time when you will hear notices from school, but you will also have time to talk to somebody that you can trust, that will get to know you over the course of the 2 years you're here in Hymes Park. And any worries or anxieties or questions you have, you can direct them to your form tutors. And the form tutors here are very supportive. Of course, if the form tutor feels that you need more than their guidance or their support, they will perhaps tell you to come and talk to the head of year, or they'll refer you on to us anyway. But generally speaking, on a day-to-day basis, your form tutor is there for you. We can also contact a number of counselling services that come into school that may be, as well as CAMS, we have Nicodemus, one of our counselling services. We have a member of staff who's a trained counsellor who also speaks to students. So we have other places, other sources where you can get some one-to-one support. We also do extended assemblies where we get guest speakers in. We have university speakers come in to talk about exam stress particularly. We have the educational psychologist comes in to do a whole session on stress and how to deal with stresses. And we have a bulletin, a weekly bulletin that where we promote, similar to the board here, but we put in there more specific things that we are actually doing, or contacts that you can make. And at the end of this room is another wall, which you can't see because I'm at this end, weekend, it was where we put all the notices as well. So the bulletin gets sent to you via our system Firefly. It also is emailed to you each week on a Monday. You talk it through with your form tutors on a Monday in form, and then those notices get put on the board. The same notices, the same bulletin is where we put all our information about universities and all the opportunities that you can take over the course of the 2 years. So that's how we feel we can support you. I feel that we are very good at offering support to our students because we feel and we know that how important it is for your mental health to be right. And education is can be a very stressful time, 2 years, sixth form particularly, the transition from GCSE to A-level. And as a sixth form team, we are trained and experienced and there to support you. So good luck with this year, Year 11s. I hope to meet many of you next year with us in our school in September.